when Victoria, as a craftsperson, was using a chalk paint brand, and myself, as an artisan and as a film artist, was working in film. She showed me the piece that she had completed using said product, and I said, "Oh wow, that's really terrific. What did you use? What kind of paint?" She said, "Well, I used a chalk paint." And I said, "Well, that's interesting, because we make this this chalky paint as well in film that we use." She says, "Oh really?" And I said, "Yeah, it's called fat paint."
My name is Victoria Lambert, and I am the president and co-owner of the Fat Paint Company with my brother Bradford. We make fat paint starting with a latex base that we receive from a local supplier. It's a flat paint, so that means it has very few hardeners and things like that in it. We start with that base, and then we add our components. Unfortunately, on October 10th, 2013, there was a massive fire in downtown New Westminster that completely destroyed half a city block. Most of our space was included in that destruction. The first question, obviously, is, we were a brand new business. Do we just say this is it? Or do we continue on? And we decided that really the best thing for us was to continue on. We wanted to see success with this, because every little indication up until that point said, this is the right thing to do. This is going to be successful, and you need to ride the wave.
What I like best about it is knowing that Victoria has my back and knowing that I have her back. That's what I like best. That's what I like best, is that we're supportive of each other in what we want to do.
We're really excited about the future for the Fat Paint Company. This spring and into the summer, we're kicking off a campaign to recruit new retailers. We spent the first year here slowly renovating to create the mercantile that you see here right now, but mostly focusing on getting our production arm of things up and running. So.
Yes, I'll explain a bit about the painting, sanding, and waxing process. When using fat paint, or chalk style paints for that matter, the steps that you would approach while using the paint would be to paint your piece out, sand your piece, dust your piece, apply our wax, the fat wax, which is a beeswax carnauba mixture, wait half an hour, buff that wax, and you have a beautiful, lustrous shine. This here cabinet, we're going to be painting red barchetta. We have half of it painted already and complete, whereas this half here, I wanted to leave it blank so I can show you the condition that this cabinet was in prior to being painted. If you'll notice here, we have a really interesting little detail of a dovetail. I will point this out because I wanted to enhance that with a painted detail. And so I'm going to paint the top right away. We're going to see how the paint rolls out. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful red barchetta. It's just a first coat. It's going to require 3 coats because it's red. And I'm going to take my sanding sponge, which has a 180 side. Sorry, a 120 side and an 80 grit side. And I'm going to start sanding to illustrate the benefits of chalk paint. I'll point out this detail here of the dovetail. I've already pre-painted that, and so that will be a nice little added feature to this piece. And then when I'm ready, and I've completely sanded the whole piece, I'll take our beeswax carnauba mixture, fat wax, and apply it to the paint, bringing that color right up. See that? Color. And when I look at this chair right here, that's what I'm going for. You can see these darkness, you can see the wood coming through, the red barchetta, it's all been waxed, it's all been buffed with our buffing pad. to shine it up, and that's the process. I am efficient. I am a very efficient robot. When it comes to labeling, I can label fast. I am a good robot.